Let them know. Islam. Let them know. Let them know. Moorish MC order, I'm a round table Sheik. 7 days in a circle and 52 weeks. Dirty Moors copycat and bite the prophet's speech. I'm L without taking a Hajj like Malik. In a group of solo like Raphael Sadiq. Walking over rappers like stepping over a creek. Exposing you dappers, dressing like Greeks. Showing off cheeks, thong wearing whale freaks. Suck like a leech, I'm the nerd you kick sand on at the beach. Verbally your face I stand on, I'm back to teach. Learn a lesson as the piano soothes your mood. Lyrical weed, beat brain food, you turn God. Applying what I speak, the truth, they burn and lie through their teeth. Denationalize, jack for all your supplies and knowledge from the high priest on the mental highs. Bringing you light, giving you sight, close your eyes to pray. Get shackled at night, now they giving you trite. Tales of ox, feed of pigs and soup. You've been bamboozled, tricked, had and duped. Won't fight your own fight, but you join their troops. Killing others around the world just to stay out the noose. Won't fight your own fight, but you join their troops. Killing others around the world just to stay out the noose. Let them know. Use the mic to let them know. Let them know. What up, brother Hanif? Use the mic to let them know. This is like Jurassic. They got your birthright. Knowledge is light. They calling you black and you're calling them white. Your name's Mikael and they calling you Mike. Earth's shadow is the darkness, they calling it night. Sodom and Gomorrites are called gays and dykes. False education appears real, they calling it fright. Sheik on this beat, you're calling it tight. Effects from the roach blunt, calling it heights. With a razor blade on my line, I'm cutting your kites. Rapping blood clot dummies, worry about scuffing the nights. Feminized in tight shirts, showing muscles in ice. Deals, got 'em acting like the 3 blind mice. Rhyming for nursery, laying clay for Andrew Dice. I'm pro, you're Joe, the beat is spike. Can't take my flow, you hope I ease it right. I keep it coming like food and aki, peas and rice. No coleslaw, or tonic roots please, no Sprite. 5 cents for a bag, yo I don't need it alright. 65-35 fam, no need to fight. Studio time paid with knowledge, time to leave the mic. Let them know. Use the mic to let them know. Let them know. Use the mic to let them know. The truth about nationality and birthright.
Yo,
let them
agenda
know.
to the T dot massive. Ready for the Gideon Babylon with my shit. We give them what they want, so them want come stash it. We're ready for tech back with things and lash it. Unified is the camp, nationality your stamp. When we dealing with the land, we talk attaching this man. So who the white man, who the black man? When the law was written by the brown hand. Inspiration from a universal realm, so to distort the realness and tape the film. Keeping world under lock and key. Yo, cameras everywhere watching me. Check it, claim of right to be who I am. Public notice from seas to the land. Who's ready to stand? I am impropria persona. To hell with the fiat and the fake money launderers. Love, truth, peace, freedom and justice. It's time for the people to wake to injustices. Under contract, mind for combat. Natural law, enemies got to fall back. Love, truth, peace, freedom and justice. It's time for the people to wake to injustices. Under contract, mind for combat. Natural law, enemies got to fall
let
back.
Let them know. Use the mic to let them know. Let them know. Use the mic to let them know. The truth about nationality and birthright.
We just sitting around, it's only about 10 of us or whatever. We're sitting around at the table and we're just talking. And he says to me that there's a place in Egypt, New York, which I never heard of. Wow. He says a place in Egypt, New York, where they have a Mormon temple with all the archives and gold that they got from the Moors. and that there is a giant statue of a black man with wings holding the tablets that the Moors gave to them to hold until they come back into who they were. Now, I couldn't believe I was hearing this shit from a white boy. I don't even know if I can still believe his ass. But he did say that. Peter Moon. And so I thought that was very, very interesting.
Divine and national music. Hey, you. Damn, this blue ink reminds me of Rose. Reminds me of handcuff on knees, scuffing my toes. Boys in blue run for my clothes. Proceed to pick my pocket. Looking for coke or crack, hoping that they find a gap. Little do they know, I not need that. Me not need that. Word sound, I clap. Study like a nerd now and won't take crap. Don't call me black, I will correct you. I'm not being rude or trying to disrespect you. Not into hybrid thoughts, master left you. Illegal, unlawful ways, boys will get you. Paying out the ass, maybe boys will let you. Make a living selling crack from Scarp to Neptune. Might kick your door in while you're snoring on a Friday, so no bail till Monday morning. Charges rise like rivers and rain is pouring. Streets need to provide a disclaimer warning. Like back in the day, older heads did say, keep your mind on your books, don't walk this way. On this path, you will be led astray. Using your palm or cell bars as an ashtray. It might seem cool, cause I'm in the fast lane, but when they owe you money, you wanna blast the brain. Eyes up, they used to say, don't watch my kicks or my Chardonnay. Stop skipping class and acting a fool. Help mom shoot some hoops or play some pool. Eyes up, they used to say, don't watch my kicks or my Chardonnay. Stop skipping class and acting a fool. Get in this trife life, man, you really a fool. He said, you wanna know about these streets? First thing you have to do is get some heat. Things changed when I was young like you. Butterfly knives and fists in parks after school. Rules and codes, no heads with holes. Most you get is a swole lip or a busted nose. That's 1990, but now they getting grimy. Friends are enemies, that's not pigs behind me. In the club, with my eyes shiny. On the speaker, from Stacy getting dirty winery. After the club, Trump's trying to find me. He's Stacy's insecure, crazy ass baby daddy. All cause the custody was late and I bumped into cuz that just got out the pen for smuggling drugs. It's been a while, so we just hit up the club. What's bug? And gave me a chill. He's smuggling still. Moved up from coke, now he's smuggling pills. 1 week later, shot up at the rave with Bill. A cop told me some of them are safe, but still won't put anything past them. They robbed me, and the one that told me about cuz was laughing oddly. All the time, I know pigs have it out for me. Here's an undercover looking for a chop, pardon me. Just say I steady right if they martyr me. Eyes up, they used to say, watch out for beasts, don't walk this way. Don't get in the game, don't say my name. Don't look, drop your book, this is insane. Eyes up, they used to say, watch out for beasts, don't walk this way. Don't get in the game, don't say my name. This life ain't right and won't ease your pain. Eyes up, they used to say, don't watch my kicks or my Chardonnay. Stop skipping class and acting a fool. Help mom shoot some hoops or play some pool. Eyes up, they used to say, don't watch my kicks or my Chardonnay. Stop skipping class and acting a fool. Get in this trife life, man, you really a fool. Like I'm smuggling drugs, it's not about that. My guns are books, They're giving me looks on the train, reading, seeing but not believing. Ancient bloodline resurrecting front the face of heathens. Still indie, I rap like cloth indigo. Medallions and medals, natty locks and kingly rolls, the stuffed and knitted tams. Peace to the gods, legend. To the fam that pass, we miss you brethren. And the sisterins fall into forms of violence. We will speak for you too and won't be silent. Seeing some get a little knowledge, think they know it all. Our crazy mental open stargates and temporal wars. Manchurian candidates shoot elders opening doors. Mind controls to reject. Deprograms from Moors, priestess. Remain humble, I know the weakest will inherit the earth. Hear me out, Sheik and Sheikess. When we talk, we bless. When we dress, Drew Ali and Garvey badges on my chest. In the honor of Lynch Moore, catch an alpha hex. You had your turn to flex, but Iron Sheik is next. When we talk, we bless. When we dress, Drew Ali and Garvey badges on my chest. In the honor of Lynch Moores, catch an alpha hex. You had your turn to flex, but Iron Sheik is next. Euros played you through Martin King and Nelson Mandela. Now you're lost in skull bones, rocks and fellas. Buying ball teams, living slave masters' dreams. Can't degrade the great seal with pyramid schemes. Sumer knowledge is hidden by numerologists, and they conspire to bury us in tomb colleges. No matter what the offer, they sell out with sign. Strangling whack MCs and rappers with the signature line. I'm not the type to go to church, though I know my power. Scientists do melanin research. No need looking up as above, so below. Some say Horus, but Heru is the hero. Speak strange truth, eat strange fruit. Not swinging from a stem but a slave noose. Hung by those in dorms, hats with horns. Too much dying for sins without the caps of thorns. When we talk, we bless. When we dress, Drew Ali and Garvey badges on my chest. In the honor of Lynch Moore, catch an alpha hex. You had your turn to flex, but Iron Sheik is next. When we talk, we bless. When we dress, Drew Ali and Garvey badges on my chest. In the honor of Lynch Moores, catch an alpha hex. You had your turn to flex, but Iron Sheik is next. Our tribe will guide, we will survive. If you need something, just ask God, I will provide. With black lungs, here's energy to outrun cops. Or in under 100 meters, catch Reverend Pork Chops. The soul digger, blunts and half quarter bringer. Not the gold Jesus head pendant swinger. Not with the rim spinning, going nowhere, thinking like snails. Not the Muslim, hiding my beautiful wife behind veils. Not the fake prince from Wales, walking on ancestors' blood to get awards in tuxedos with tails. Sirens make young men bail like, hey, get caught, never receive bail right away. Don't get vexed or get American History X, or shanked with the made from nothing jail objects. Too many, don't object and stay bonded. Making masters' pockets bigger, currency not grounded. To walk a mile in my shoes, shop Salvation Army. If you wanna disarm, you must harm me. Change it up like a facelift, out this world like spaceships. Mummified my beast state, I'm not a mental patient. When we talk, we bless. When we dress, Drew Ali and Garvey badges on my chest. In the honor of Lynch Moore, catch an alpha hex. You had your turn to flex, but Iron Sheik is next. When we talk, we bless. When we dress, Drew Ali and Garvey badges on my chest. In the honor of Lynch Moore, catch an alpha hex. You had your turn to flex, but Iron Sheik is next. Yeah. Many think they're masters, I'm forever a student. Studying the masters, most want me to lose it. I switch it up like stick shift, they want me to cruise it. Stop word, sound, power, and make contract music. Might sign all rights reserved, get some distribution. See all rights reserved, cancel my distribution. Can't win in this game, so I leave it alone. Cancel subscription, so can still comes to my home. Bun begging a DJ to play my tracks, cause I'm not rapping in tight shirts and showing ass cracks. Hiding behind shades, cause you lie on the regular. Stop snitching, but boy, them they calling you cylinder. I can't front, I know some coppers that snitching me about coke sniffing parties with lawyers, magistrates and peace officers and lesbian orgies. Peeking in women's men's washrooms, pervs like porkies, trying to sentence me. You got some nerve, trying to assume jurisdiction without status first, trying to adjudicate when I'm not a child of the crown. Without paperwork or ID, I'm backing them down. Think you're an MC cause you got an award, sucking and bum rushing, giving praises to God, giving praise to Jesus Christ, giving praise to the Lord. Rappers say he's an MC, he's really a fraud. Think you're an MC cause you got an award, sucking and bum rushing, giving praises to God, giving praise to Jesus Christ, giving praise to the Lord. Rappers say he's an MC, he's really a fraud. All I hear is rappers flapping their gums, doing commercials, selling me soda and Tums, hanging with occultists and bears with feathers, thinking my temple is a church and I'm with Moorish reverence, thinking that this movement is passive, not active. Told you don't take the flu shot, now you're walking backwards. Rapping, doing movies now, call them actors. Toronto could win 80 games, still call them crafters. Showing ads of Chris Bosh without the locks, slave master owners and controllers of stock, putting fear in you cause they are prayers of shock. I'm not into the vegetarian duck and beef that's mock, not into the ways of the flock, cheap or not. If you got something to say, better to speak than not. Causing yourself cancers, colds and ulcers, that's the revenge of Mother Nature cause you abandon your culture. Think you're an MC cause you got an award, sucking and bum rushing, giving praises to God, giving praise to Jesus Christ, giving praise to the Lord. Rappers say he's an MC, he's really a fraud. Think you're an MC cause you got an award, sucking and bum rushing, giving praises to God, giving praise to Jesus Christ, giving praise to the Lord. Rappers say he's an MC, he's really a fraud. Hip-hop has its own mags for gossip, too much puppet singers and rapping muppets, too much fakeness like bras when they stuff it, seeing balls through tight jeans and throwing up buckets. Everywhere I look it's mohawks and sagging pants. I'm down for beasts to start finding grands for too low trousers and shirts too tight. Brothers' necks got powder and they flirt with dykes, at video shoots with purses and knee-high boots. Sisters boost them and say he's cute. No more handsome men, pay a ransom then. Kidnapping rappers on seas like Somali men for not waving a flag, dressing like a drag queen. When thug rappers kiss, it wasn't a dream. No matter how hard they try to justify, only shooting when they bust, I can't trust a guy. Fronting so hard when they soft like sponges, giving rappers facials on their eyes got onions, giving them massages with bats for baseball. Rapping homo thugs, I'm not scared to face y'all. Put your deal on the line, let's not bet debt notes. I don't need a mind control fan base to get votes. I don't need Simon's approval of my flow. I don't need to write a whack track to blow. I don't need to play background in a hip opera. Only a DJ, dancer or grapher would make me popular. Bringing it back like y'all doing this track. One of Toronto's only MCs not doing it whack. Think you're an MC cause you got an award, sucking and bum rushing, giving praises to God, giving praise to Jesus Christ, giving praise to the Lord. Rappers say he's an MC, he's really a fraud. Think you're an MC cause you got an award, sucking and bum rushing, giving praises to God, giving praise to Jesus Christ, giving praise to the Lord. Rappers say he's an MC, he's really a fraud.
The things you read, write on, talk to it, hold it for a while. Quit throwing it away as soon as you get it. In your house, there's a lot of pressure not to be junkie. You'd rather be dead than junkie. You'll be dead because you won't read and study, and you don't study because you don't store it. How can you study unless you store it? So because you have pressure to be neat and cool and clean and look like Ultra Sheen, you throw away the information and fight the dust busters. I suggest your houses need to get slightly more junky.
That's right.
As you start taping on the wall the information so you can study it, sleep it, dream it, wish it. Pray for the right that you're given the axe the night we have to slay Goliath's head. Pray you get a slash.
That's right.
Your children are going to ask you, Mama, Daddy, where were you when the liberation came down? Were you in on the victory?
That's right.
Have something to tell your children.
Iron Sheik, standing in front of Zion gates. Heaven's Gate Guardsmen. Zion Gate opener, Heaven's Gate guardsman, reppin' for the one oak and henchman of the squadron. Mudra's on stage to the crowd, I'm a marksman. Crosshair, your pioneer, my dress shoes are Clarks, man. No square front shoes, rappers dressed like cowboys, in tight jeans like Aerosmith. My time's now, boy. Y'all been on the mic, some of y'all fell off the stages. You got the ancients vexed, so they got me on y'all cases. Got me on the humble, but if you get it twisted, Kumo make you crash your car and blast you with spirits. No fear none, no fear none. Ritualistics make rapping dummies limper than some wet biscuits. Rise you like Bisquick, your bank account doubles for talking arms out and making youths get in trouble. You don't have to believe it, I call it as I see it. Call me Simon, the more carrying the cross for pale Jesus. Zion Gate opener, Heaven's Gate guardsman, reppin' for the one oak and henchman of the squadron. Zion Gate opener, Heaven's Gate guardsman, reppin' for the one oak and henchman of the squadron. Zion Gate opener, Heaven's Gate guardsman, reppin' for the IHF and 2CMP squadron. Zion Gate opener, Heaven's Gate guardsman, reppin' for the one oak, reppin' for the one oak. Ayo, handshake dead, man, we all grown up. Lousy doing the art, Seb won the Grey Cup. Demolition man, a married man, call it royalty. Vending at my lectures, showing their loyalty. Agents try to flop it and bump into Orishas. Give you their nightmares like deep sea creatures. Give you bad karma, cancel karmic credit. If I put your name on it, you wish I never said it. You wish I just did it. You plotted and you schemed. I saw you, visualizing the golden beam. Look through the stargate, a glimpse of the future made me see a judgment. And tell the thugs not to shoot ya. Medallions on string, thinking I'm a cheapskate. Fake Ross get locks, cut off like Brutus Beefcake. Fake Nuwapian get slapped with Dark Circle 7 and branded with Noble Drew Ali as a lesson. Zion Gate opener, Heaven's Gate guardsman, reppin' for the one oak and henchman of the squadron. Zion Gate opener, Heaven's Gate guardsman, reppin' for the one oak and henchman of the squadron. Zion Gate opener, Heaven's Gate guardsman, reppin' for the IHF and 2CMP squadron. Zion Gate opener, Heaven's Gate guardsman, reppin' for the one oak, reppin' for the one oak. You'll find mental shackles is why they got you confined. From the reservoir of intellect, I'm sipping like wine. Young men are glued and stay sticking the crime. As I walk down the dusty road of consciousness, news and police scare sheep with bomb threats. Banks get bailed out, moms pay ransoms. Push your feet from under your ceiling like Samson. I watch lectures on DVD format. Change your mind frame, don't treat her like a doormat. Giving people weapons with wrong perceptions. Rather judge without a gavel than have the matrix unravel. Courthouses used to be my Moorish castle. The stock on the exchange is the human cattle. Human resources office replace personnel to get past the farthest star, past to hell. Hell could be a pink slip or stuck in a well. Hell could be under your nose and you can't tell. Looking for the horns and pitchforks, some quick talk. Make youths role models, be Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. Know the high and low self, says Circle 7, so you could know heaven and hell, brethren. Free your mind, who knows what you'll find. Mental shackles is why they got you confined. From the reservoir of intellect, I'm sipping like wine. Young men are glued and stay sticking the crime. Free your mind, who knows what you'll find. Mental shackles is how they got you confined. My spoken sight, visualize me hold the mic. Throat chakra, open minds like a Coke or Sprite. Open minds, treasure chest, thoughts are pearl rubies. It's not right that you call the girls jubies. Respect your mom, if dad responsible. Don't listen to mom saying he's irresponsible. Free your mind, do your own thinking. Tight pants off your ass, not wearing pink and ting. That's not you, stop following what clowns do. My speech is earth tones, like Hunter Green and Brown too. Being in darkness, knowledge is light. saying that you're black, not a more. I know that it's fright. I won't loosen it up, cause the flow is just tight. Ancients paved my path, so I know that it's right. What you consider war is population control. Losing light shows and shows to blind your soul. Still no reparations, all that begging. Youths lose their minds from crime and music injections. Eyeing apart promotion from the ones you're electing. Contracts of adhesion from the Sony Legion demons. So deep in the mind like submarine seamen. Graduate from the Cosmic College of Reason. Inhale and exhale, control your breathing. Get your thought right so you don't act like a heathen. Free your mind, who knows what you'll find. Mental shackles is why they got you confined. From the reservoir of intellect I'm sipping like wine. Young men are glued and stay sticking the crime. Free your mind, who knows what you'll find. Mental shackles is how they got you confined. From the reservoir of intellect I'm sipping like wine. Young men are glued and stay sticking the crime. Conscious coons play tough in email wars, back and forth like waves crashing on seashores. Questioning my MC skills like magistrates when KKK men treat you like the savages. Why? Cause they uphold the Constitution. Dred Scott could tell you ex-slaves lack a constitution. In war, for some there's collateral damage. Moors are the shrine of the shrine of maggots. Take heed, matter of fact, take this book that I know you won't read or take a look. Won't even turn one page in it, that's why I'm finished. Teaching y'all the game, y'all just love to scrimmage. Run to YouTube to quote minions' opinions. That stroke your chakras, got you thinking that's wisdom. Knowledge of self means get knowledge of self. You can tap the cell memory on the DNA shelf. Can teach you how to be overt or stealth. Black Peter is Santa slave, that's where they get the L's. For real, told you I'm serious, I'm not joking. You might see the locks, but don't think that I'm smoking. Not cause hybrids claim Europe means that I'm roping and dunking them in fire and brimstone with lava molten. I quicker toss a rapper in the flaming pit and toss a sellout and a trader in the same pit. Rap and be a singers get tossed in two. So with all the Indians that aren't native Hindu. I rep Hannibal, not the cracker like Manson. The first black prez is a more, go ask him. All these so-called players up in the rap game got brothers on the corner still with cook cocaine. All these so-called players up in the rap game got youth man trying to beat them, losing his brain. All these so-called players up in the rap game got sisters whoring and daughters doing the same. All these so-called players up in the rap game. All these so-called players up in the rap game. You can talk the talk, but I won't trip. Since I am Sheik, I'm asking to see a slave ship. Show me a slave ship bolt or a slave ship sail, a slave ship plank or a slave ship nail. I can show you they would have drowned in piss from 4 months of urination in the big bottom ships. Sleeping on my hair, my neck is crooked for weeks, but chained for months. Slaves jump up and hit the fields. All the black Indians got turned to Negro slaves, black and colored with Euro names on their graves. During Columbus expeditions, Moors got shipped to Europe and returned to be burned and whipped, branded, under and overhanded. Andrew Jackson tried to kill us when the Seminoles banded. Haitian Moors used Yoruba, formed an alliance and gained serpentine fire through Olmecan science. All these so-called players up in the rap game got brothers on the corner still with cook cocaine. All these so-called players up in the rap game got youth man trying to beat them, losing his brain. All these so-called players up in the rap game got sisters whoring and daughters doing the same. All these so-called players up in the rap game. All these so-called players up in the rap game.
You know, if you want to oppress a people, there are 3 steps to oppressing a people. You tell them a myth, you get them to believe the myth, and then you get them to form the habit of believing the myth. And that is why we as a people find ourselves, as conscious as we are, we still fall into the same game. Because while it's the last form, it's always the hardest to get rid of, which is the habit of believing the myth. We know it's not true, and we don't believe it anymore, but it's comfortable for the habit. So as a people, we have to do something about this. And we have to look deep inside of ourselves and deep inside of spirituality to understand what it is that we have to do. And there are so many things that I'd like to talk to you about, which time doesn't allow me to do. But there are certain functions and there are certain things that we can talk about that you can teach to the children, because the children have to understand this.
In the name of Allah and Ali, Islam to all, join the MST. You should hear about birthrights and nationality, for you are not Negroes or what you claim to be. In the name of Allah and Ali, Islam to all, join the MST. You should hear about birthrights and nationality, for you are not Negroes or what you claim to be. Learn your foreparents' ancient divine creed. Since 1913 I've been planting the seeds. Enemies planted, agents, I had to leave. I know it was abrupt, but bear with me please. Among the many teaching, man have two selves. These are lower and higher. You want the one that justice breeds. Uplifting the Moors, be yourself is what you need. Ancient forefather didn't salat on their knees, not even under his own vine and fig trees. Fell to slavery for abandoning divine creeds. Denationalized since 1774. Now you hurt others with hands, tongues and thoughts. Confused at the roads when you see them cross. The object of Moors life is to unfold, of course. Islam doesn't teach we were born in sin. If unlimited capacities can be found within, humanity has been left at the mercy of those who in them have no mercy. If only Allah guards the Moorish movement, the faith in your prophet, please don't lose it. In the name of Allah and Ali, Islam to all, join the MST. You should hear about birthrights and nationality, for you are not Negroes or what you claim to be. In the name of Allah and Ali, Islam to all, join the MST. You should hear about birthrights and nationality, for you are not Negroes or what you claim to be. Coming as he did with a national message, many disrespect and don't get the lessons. Following the speakers, not the words spoken. Connected to the higher powers, all wires broken. This is our prophet and there's none left. False prophets point followers to the joys of death. Circle 7 says Jesus but means Ben Yosef. Where you find Allah, we know the heart is closest. To find a real prophet in these days is rare. Most propagate a faith to have the people in fear. Together we stand, divided we fall. Prophet said study the Constitution, cause law is all. Divine and national principle specific. His call to all loyal and faithful Moors is specific. Most made our prophet suffer severely in the past, waving banners with the claims of a national flag. In the name of Allah and Ali, Islam to all, join the MST. You should hear about birthrights and nationality, for you are not Negroes or what you claim to be. In the name of Allah and Ali, Islam to all, join the MST. You should hear about birthrights and nationality, for you are not Negroes or what you claim to be. If you have race pride and love your race, join the MST and you must make haste. If Europeans help, then why not you? I'm your prophet, who you think I came here to? Redeem from the slavery state that's mental. Get off your 4 legs and out the kennel. This field is open to strong men and women, willing and seeking the kingdom of heaven. Lack of sincerity is in the churches. Lack of truth makes all religions worthless. I took a red pill and blue pill to know the ledge. Tree of life ciphers dance in my head like sugar plums. If you're sick, lime and a shot of rum. New wine and old skins will have you wasting some. Tried for many years, they still blind and dumb. Standing on the corner pushing crack and crime and guns. Hanging at high noon, a star called sun. Bleaching the sellouts bones dry and they asking why. Schemers walk and traders grin all the time. On the high road I watch them fall for the last time. In the name of Allah and Ali, Islam to all, join the MST. You should hear about birthrights and nationality, for you are not Negroes or what you claim to be. In the name of Allah and Ali, Islam to all, join the MST. You should hear about birthrights and nationality, for you are not Negroes or what you claim to be.
You remember the last meeting? I was speaking about religious freedom. I was speaking about how if America said mass vaccination of smallpox, how we could say we don't want to get it under religious freedom. right after that, didn't the president announce mass smallpox and vaccination, everything? So it's just showing you, we got to stay in tune with the times. The prophet also said, quote, prophecy number 57, he says, quote, watch the newspapers and listen to the radio. I am going to make the European tell the truth. So he's saying in the last days, listen carefully. What you hear in the newspapers, what you see on the news. He said because he's going to make them tell the truth at that time. And if you listen carefully, you could distinguish the truth from what they're saying.
Open throat chakra. Open throat chakra. Open throat chakra. Back to the past millennium dope rapper. MC or EMCEE. Less than a few in Toronto could level with me. You probably heard them on the Iron Sheik tune. Henchman Adi can't be dead, cause I'm still repping the crew. Thumbs and index touch, still trigger dap hugs. We might not link as much, but still strapped with love. First principle, truth comes after. Rappers begging to be Gambinos, I'm Chike's godfather. Peace is the weapon, no quarter, 2/3, full or half stepping. Freedom is obtained with uplifting lessons. I know justice personally. Don't believe me, you can ask Redkin. Don't need to ask who or what, ask me Allah. Today's children are the ancients, Azzariah saw. Serious thing, these youths come from constellations. Know that if you love or hate without some conversations, first actions accurate with no contemplations. Learn to love instead of hate, avoid the confrontations. See me in my fez and say that I'm a mason. Yeah, son of a widow, free Moorish master mason. I'm not copying euros, he has on his fez, and I'm still copying him. Or are you out your head, out of your mind? Like Iron Sheik came out of prom, and Gogotas came out of a hip-hop decoder line. Or like most rappers with a deal came out of crime. Or like the sweetest wine from the grapes on the vine. Hip-hop must change in a matter of time. Back to its origin, Rakim again is starting to rhyme. Rapper, step your game up, get your name up. You gotta get your ego down or get your shame up. Everyone is little this and big that. I keep my aim up. It's all about head and throat shots, hanging rappers up like coat racks. I'm the type to punish you without both gats. Othello's children in the new world before Columbus came, to prove there's more black history than the slave trade. Like we're still A&R killers in the hip-hop play. He's still James Jimmy Brooks, I can't listen to Drake. Maybe he'll soon do a track with Joey Jeremiah or Snake. I'm at my limit, most rappers I can't even take. Microphone fiend with the open throat chakra. Open throat chakra. Open throat chakra. Microphone fiend with the open throat chakra. Back to the past millennium dope rapper. Microphone fiend. Open throat chakra. Open throat chakra. Open throat chakra. Microphone fiend. Open throat chakra. Back to the past millennium dope rapper. Blood royally bluest, not Jewish. Most blacks are Stacey Dash in that movie Clueless. I'm being modest, weak attributes make you a moodist. When I'm honest, most walk off and say I know this, that it's commerce, everything they do is reverse. So we had to give birth to the obverse as a foundation to show nations with Olmec heads, star charters, no space stations. Little Dipper, dripping in the cosmic basin. Darwin's missing link, the troglodyte Caucasian. children obese, trying to skip laps in ball camps. B-ball pros are the clones and they get no cramps. Eating KFC before a B-ball game. Young ballers see these stupid acts and do the same. I blame the parents. I used to get head back slaps. Today they sent to their room cause discipline lacks. Bedrooms got TVs, computers and Xbox. Always beating the console with the Jays or Red Sox. Complaining about money and you want it in stacks. Too lazy to work, will sell your soul to make it in rap. Our blood royally Lewis, not Jewish. Most blacks are Stacey Dash in that movie Clueless. I'm being modest, weak attributes make you a moodist. When I'm honest, most walk off and say screw this. Our blood royally bluest, not Jewish. Most blacks are Stacey Dash in that movie Clueless. I'm being modest, weak attributes make you a moodist. When I'm honest, most walk off and say screw this. Today, not tomorrow, bro, take it in steps. Learn and grow, in a standing, all concepts. Overstand, stop taking things out of context. Understand, government corps got the real bomb threats. I'm not a modern Arab, smoking hashish salad. Listen to me, matter of fact, don't listen to me. Just be, become what God made you to be. It's not hard, but with practice, all is easy. Like getting in those tight pants, trying to be wheezy. Copying your own style when you shouldn't bite like Freezies. As an Olmec, you had a hairstyle called Mohawk. From breakdancing is where MJ got the moonwalk. I could say nothing and let Midnight Tune talk. Cussing at blacks like Gramps and Huey in Boondocks. Colors wearing floods, red boots and green toot socks. No J in Hebrew, I don't wanna hear Jews talk. Our blood royally Lewis, not Jewish. Most blacks are Stacey Dash in that movie Clueless. I'm being modest, weak attributes make you a moodist. When I'm honest, most walk off and say screw this. Our blood royally bluest, not Jewish. Most blacks are Stacey Dash in that movie Clueless. I'm being modest, weak attributes make you a moodist. When I'm honest, most walk off and say screw this. Birthright exerciser, stay wiser. Lower self-suicide, a master neither neither. Son of a widow, not the spider. Not mere believing in walking spoons, cows jumping moons. Daredevils on dirt bikes, I'm punkin' coons. You'd stagger to the elevator, drunk off booze. Didn't know that high could never elevate you. Wanna do for self, but pissed when they segregate you. Wanna Afro-fest in Queen's Park and call it culture. Caravana even run now by corporate vultures. Black schools are mental crack education board. I'll even put fiat on what's already a loss. And I'm doing that under threats, duress, coercion and fraud. Not Negro and only black if it's before or more. Most screw faced when I talk I notice. Egos push itself out zombies with some boldness. Telling me forget law, that's bogus. That's like winning MVP and won't thank the coaches. That's like not your house but foots on sofas. Let a brother try jumping on a couch that's Oprah's. Telling me forget law, that's bogus. That's like winning MVP and won't thank the coaches. That's like not your house but foots on sofas. Let a brother try jumping on a couch that's Oprah's. He better be Boule or Moorish Master Mason. Oprah Winfrey knows the deal and needs to help the Haitians clean up some karmic debt of the sellout steps. Don't laugh, millionaire rapper, touring in jets. A little too arrogant, why can't you be like Wyclef? Fez on the Haitian flag, 2 right, 5 on the left. B-ball players even donate thousands for aid, when that's about 2% of what he's paid. They won't give a whole check past that like Hornacek. Prophet said in 1913, but warnings get tossed to the side like a lateral pass. Taking gold for their soul and collateral cash gets deposit, plus they hide it in closets. Wanna born her like sawfish, but won't call her goddess. Conscious coons from the attic when they really novice. No school for this fool, but sell a memory college. Telling me forget law, that's bogus. Same law in Technicolor breaks more Mars noses. Same law controls crowds with fire hoses. When we don't, they file suits and get a Christmas bonus. Telling me forget law, that's bogus. Same law in Technicolor breaks Moore's noses. Same law controls crowds with fire hoses. When we don't, they file suits and get a Christmas bonus. When we see it for what it is, calling children kids. Thanks for taking, not giving like pilgrims did. No more choruses, they call them hooks. It's brainwashing from rappers, and I get cold looks. Calling out their actions and whack fashions. Red boots and tight pants with their whack fashions. Wearing Taliban scarves, looking like Kanye West. Wearing women's halter tops and calling it vests. Asking around for kush, but they're not giving me sense. Trying to tell me you're not black, they won't give it a rest. No can do, I'm not violating divine constitutions to have the earth shaking. Like Haiti, asking around for kush, but they're giving me cess. Trying to tell them you're not black, but they won't give it a rest. No can do, I'm not violating divine constitutions to have the earth shaking. Like Chile, telling me forget law, that's bogus. That's like winning MVP and won't thank the coaches. That's like not your house, but foots on sofas. Let a brother try jumping on a couch, that's Oprah's. Telling me forget law, that's bogus. Same law in Technicolor breaks Moore's noses. Same law controls crowds with fire hoses. When we don't, they file suits and get a Christmas bonus. Yeah, Iron Sheik. Midnight, what up? What up? Total darkness. Artist Union. Time's up. They're leading youth astray, calling them dogs, calling her catty and chick when she created the gods. Rapping Masons used to wear ankhs and leather medallions, running and gunning in the Wild West, minus the stallions. No spurs on cowboy boots, but big fitted hats with tight jeans and retro shades just to dance and rap. Minstrel blackface show, that's BET, making you applaud the negativity that you see. Boogeyman in the closets, taunt and haunt you. Elder Moore say don't get brainwashed by the one-eyed monster. Staying close, stay online with eyeballs burning, fighting sleep like a miner, but you're still not learning. Uploading to YouTube in robes and turbans, pushing misconcepts like some conscious virgins. She didn't plant that seed, that was your ego, trying to exploit from your couch your own people. Go rent a community room, bring Black Dot down, or Kaba, Hiawatha, Kamene to humble you clowns. Bring Sisters Akina or Bobby Hemmett, coons living in the debt but holding on to credit. On this mental walk, watch your step. In these depths, you see the higher self fighting the flesh. Split personalities caught in thought mesh. Hit a mental block, I told you watch your step. On this mental walk, watch your step. In these depths, you see the higher self fighting the flesh. Split personalities caught in thought mesh. Hit a mental block, I told you watch your step. Rapper think you're hot, I'm here to out your flame. Too much dressing like twins and doing the same. Chris Brown got probation, paparazzi chasing. She's no worse hiding bruises by makeup facing. Her contract extended, you're not paying attention. You did nothing but run like Reverend. Still get a knee in your back, enough back chat. Tased or lay flat from the baton clap. That's not racist, just the Christian black codes. The cross used to wear a crown that belonged to Rome. Now you wear it, but the same Romans killed your Messiah. From Yahshua to Sharif Abdullah Lee, don't call me a liar. From Nkrumah to Lumumba and Marcus Garvey. The Romans even killed Michael Jackson and Bob Marley. Ask a rapper to solve your problems, he'll help hardly. But he's on cribs with 2 Benzes and a souped up Audi. On this mental walk, watch your step. In these depths, you see the higher self fighting the flesh. Split personalities caught in thought mesh. Hit a mental block, I told you watch your step. On this mental walk, watch your step. In these depths, you see the higher self fighting the flesh. Split personalities caught in thought mesh. Hit a mental block, I told you watch your step. Shoe boxes to the ceiling, supporting this demon. No shoes but lots of fiat, crooked cops are stealing. What you should have gave to the poor to pay some dues. And some bills from community moms with ill life blues. Got rookie cops and sergeants touring the world. And you locked up looks bad on your baby girl. And your baby boys think it's a game with guns for toys. Fake fathers turn their backs on their bundles of joy. At risk, marginalized and troublesome. From moms while pregnant sipping on a double bubble rum, acting like a witch on a broom, bringing sons not from the womb but the tomb to the tomb. Being so ignorant is why we're born in sin. We'll learn from our lessons, let the teachings now begin. Open your mind, watch your step. In these depths you see the higher self conquer the flesh. Split personalities become casualties, caught in thought mesh. I told you to watch your step. Split personalities become casualties, caught in thought mesh. Told you watch your step. On this mental walk, watch your step. In these depths, you see the higher self fighting the flesh. Split personalities caught in thought mesh. Hit a mental block, I told you watch your step. On this mental walk, watch your step. In these depths, you see the higher self fighting the flesh. Split personalities caught in thought mesh. Hit a mental block, I told you watch your step. On this mental walk, watch your step. In these depths, you see the higher self fighting the flesh. Split personalities caught in thought mesh. Hit a mental block, I told you watch your step. On this mental walk, watch your step. In these depths, you see the higher self fighting the flesh. Split personalities caught in thought mesh. Hit a mental block, I told you watch your step.
At the school, I'm told them don't let it fool them. At the school, I'm told them don't let it fool them. At the school, I'm told them don't let it fool them. At the school, I'm told them don't let it fool them.
Iron Sheik spitting and hoping you've stopped the killing. Most of those holding mics are producing the villains, losing the children. Cells roam, they calling them kids. Won't tell them it's a bond, why they call it a bid. You move big weight, I know you do it with pigs. So corrupt, never see jail, cause the one with wigs wears affairs with a tack down tassel as his. You call it racist when police smack you with sticks. Shadows of the crown, follow statutes and frauds, begging a privilege. Birthrights are yours, praise the Lord. Raise no sword but war tactics. Iron Sheik on point like a cactus. Flip it, you might think it's gymnastics. I'm standing on my square like when they land on a mattress. Blackness lost, so's my faith in the Roman cross. Moors into stagnancy and chill like moss. Perform for the devil while I do Jah works. Protected by Anubis on my shirt. Dome blown on promise and athletes on back streets. Unsolved crimes, witnesses they turn moms. Shoot my fam, you better not have an oath. And think you can hide behind a badge or clue cloak. Could have you in two scopes when you sniff coke. Tip staff a sniper that works for the popes.
At the school, I'm told them don't let it fool them.
Cause when the beast come, rapper arrested is the cool one.
At the school, I'm told them don't let it fool them.
Cause when the beef come, murdered rapper is the cool one.
At the school, I'm told them don't let it fool them.
Cause when the beast come, rapper arrested is the cool one.
At the school, I'm told them don't let it fool them.
Cause when the beef come, murdered rapper is the cool one. We live in a terrorist safe house. NAU and KKK got plans to take out minorities like trash, kick their ass out the multiculture. And you think they love you, cause they invite you to the company picnic. Hang you like a piñata while they pick a stick. And make youths wanna be Crips and Bloods that wear the same colors of police. They show no love, same colors as PC and liberals those. Same colors are the choice from Morpheus to Neo. Same colors on the Amity banner. Same colors of the lodges that belong to the Shriner. Millennium, mental slave chain smasher. Ill hunting for gay rappers like gay bashers. Feeding the hip hop hungry through the headphone IV. True Rastas listen and they think I'm Irie. He's him and I'm me, so don't get it twisted. So deep I drop a flow, you have to airlift it. Rep blue so hard, you think we crippin'. Most rappers just talk with no vision.
At the school, I'm told them don't let it fool them.
Cause when the beast come, rapper arrested is the cool one. Cause when the beef come, murdered rapper is the cool one. I study, all I can. I remember being called a crazy man, cause I talked about Egyptians being melanin beings. Fam, I knew for years couldn't see what I'm seeing. Telling them the secrets of societies. Masons are the ones with nationalities. Don't stray from the focus cause they worship an owl, or grow tails during full moons and start to howl. Bun David Icke and the serpent people, with kundalini rays, nagas are the serpent people. Rolling up a backwood, not the master's Dutch. Telling me I can't watch Emmett cause he swears too much. Inhale then exhale, dropping the science. In layman's terms, brothers running cause they heard sirens. Standing by myself, cops chasing those running. If they knew themselves, they wouldn't have to be running.
Was the earthquake hot? Who knows? Follow the leader, the follower is who goes. Martial law coming first stone, who throws? Does the universe love blacks? Who knows? Was the earthquake hot? Who knows? Follow the leader, the follower is who goes. Martial law coming first stone, who throws? Does the universe love blacks? Who knows?
All they do is talk and won't walk the path. Blacks have a prophet to save them from the wrath. They don't recognize them cause of Islam nations and universal Negro improvement associations. Prophets are sent from the universal reverence, whose laws are goddess, cosmos are heaven. The holy book is the being, not the Biblios. Son of God isn't a man, it's the Helios. To the ancestors, we have to pay homage. Peace be unto all prophets, not just Muhammad. Prophet Drew Ali is who I honor and praise. Can't forget the L's and B's for their wills and ways. Native to America, not the Indians. More is clearly recognized by all Europeans. They didn't fool us with trick knowledge but rhetoric. I'm way more Amero than Afrocentric. What historians call Africa is South Asia. Like Buddha, Muhammad and Jesus, Ali is your savior. Coming through the vortex, starting vortex. Dawid Ali corrected me through the vortex.
Was the earthquake hot? Who knows? Follow the leader, the follower is who goes. Martial law coming first stone, who throws? Does the universe love blacks? Who knows? Was the earthquake hot? Who knows? Follow the leader, the follower is who goes. Martial law coming first stone, who throws? Does the universe love blacks? Who knows?
What will it take to wake up the dead? Probably nothing, that's why they're considered the dead. Plus civil mortus in construction boots, running from uniformed clansmen with handcuff noose. Some are overseers, many mere believers, lack being achievers, following deceivers. Some looked at as dead are really sleepers. Covenant says I'm my sister and my brother's keeper. It might seem apparent, but it's much deeper. Doctor in a dark city like Sutherland Kiefer. Moorish unified front toward Islam eager. Takama clutch or DDT, a science temper breacher. Hardly eat out, and if I do, I know the chef. Not expecting calls to go my way, not knowing the rep. Paid off to be severely blind and profoundly deaf. All caps on my jersey means I'm owned by IMF.
Was the earthquake hot? Who knows? Follow the leader, the follower is who goes. Martial law coming first stone, who throws? Does the universe love blacks? Who knows? Was the earthquake hot? Who knows? Follow the leader, the follower is who goes. Martial law coming first stone, who throws? Does the universe love blacks? Who knows?